Okay, hello friends, how are you? In this video, we'll discuss about simple examples of genetic algorithm. Here we will discuss all the steps. Now, already you know in a genetic algorithm, the basic steps are what? Start, initialize the population. We have to check converge. We have to check the convergence. If it is yes, stop the. Otherwise, we have to apply some. We have to evaluate the fitness value. We have to select the chromosome individuals for the next generation, and we may apply crossover, mutation, and inversion, and the process will continue. Okay, now here in this first example, assume four chromosomes are there, A, B, C, D, and all these are the binary values, and assume these are the fitness values in some numbers, say 8, 12, 4, 6, some values are there. So here we can, what we can do, if you divide these all these value by 100, we can get these fitness values. So 0.08, 0.12, 0.04, 0.06, and we can apply this particular rule to this one. So according to Darwin's theory of survival of the fittest, the strongest individual will have two copies. So which one is the strongest individual? Here this will be the strongest individual. That's why we need two copies of this particular chromosome B. Okay, and the weakest individual dies. Here the weakest individual, which was 0.04, is the weakest individual. Here it should be the 0. We don't take this particular chromosome for the next generation, and the average individuals will have one copy each, and average individuals, so these two are the average individual, so we will take one copy of this chromosome, this particular individual as well as this particular individual. Okay, now so that means what, here we apply the selection. We have to select these two chromosomes, two numbers, this one single and 0. Now we can see here, say this is what our chromosome A. Okay, here it will be whatever, it will be our chromosome B, chromosome B. Okay, and it is what, chromosome, say D. Now assume crossover rate is 0.5, 50%. So out of 4 we just select two chromosome, 2 for crossover. Now you can take these two chromosome for the for crossover. Now if you can see here, so keep 0 0 as it is. This is from A. Now this is what, 0 1 0 0 0 1 0, that is from D. So this particular is from D chromosome, and this is 1 0 is from the chromosome A. Okay, now in this case, this is the part from D chromosome, this is the part from A chromosome, this is the part from D chromosome. So 1 G, okay, are you getting this one? So here we can see uh, uh, chromosome. Now that means what, here we have applied the crossover. After applying the crossover, we may apply the mutation. Now you can see, suppose randomly we have select this particular point and this particular point to alter, to convert. Now here we apply the mutation. So now in this particular, now this particular 0 will be 1 here, and this particular 0 will be 1 here. So these are the chromosomes after the mutation. And after mutation, once again we have to calculate the fitness value. Assume the fitness values are 0.06, 0.12, 0.20, 0.12. So the strongest is what, this one is the strongest, that's why we have taken two copies of this. The weakest, this one is the weakest, so it will be, you have to eliminate this one. Okay, and these two are what, the average individuals, so here we will have one copy of each. Okay, so we can see, now that means what, we have to once again select this one. So we have selected this particular copy here, and we have selected this particular individual, two copies are there, and here this one is the single copy. Okay, it is, you can see as 0 0 1 0 and 1 0. After that, once again we can apply crossover. Now randomly we have chosen these two chromosomes for the crossover, and after crossover, this will be the, suppose we just take another number, say A, B, C, D. So in between C and D, we can say this is the part from C, this is the part from D, this is the part from C. Similarly, here is a part from D, part from C, part from D. Okay, after that, once again we may apply the mutation. Now here you can assume that here we apply mutation in this particular bit as well as in this particular bit. So after that mutation, now it is 0, In that case it was 0, now it is 1. In that case now it is 0. And once again we have to evaluate it. So strongest chromosome is this one is the weakest, these two are the average. Okay, and this process will continue. Okay, so we can continue this process till say x number of iteration, or we may check this particular fitness value. Say you have selected that if it is more than 3, then stop the process. Okay, in the second example, suppose now maximize fx where fx is equal to x square, and the domain of the x is what, in between 0 to 31. That means x will vary in between 0 to 31. Now to represent 31 we need 5 bits. Okay, so that's why to represent the individual, to represent the chromosome, we allocate 5 bits. Okay, so 0 to 31 data needs 5 binary bits maximum. So let 4 random individuals, say these are the random individuals, and here assume that these are the decimal values. So and it's a fitness value. Okay, our aim is to maximize the fx. And what is fx? Fx is equal to x square. So we can see here. So this is what random individual, say this is what is the decimal value of this. So this is 0 1 0 0 1. That is nothing but it is 8 plus 1 9. It is 1 1 0 0 0. That means what, 16 plus 8, it is what, 24. So the binary of the 24 is what, this one. Binary of the 9 is what, this one. Similarly binary of the 2 is what, this one. So it's a binary value, associated decimal value is what, 2. Similarly 1 0 1 0. So this is what, 20. Now goal is to know the x square. So we have to multiply, square this particular. So 9 square it is 81, 24 square is 576, 2 square is 4, 20 square is 400. Now here we apply where you calculate the fitness I. So to know the fitness, we know that we have to apply the formula. So fitness I is equal to A5 by okay. So how to do this one? So in that case, so x square is there, this is what of f, this is the fitness. And first of all we have to identify the summation of the f. So summation of is what, summation of the x square, because our goal is to calculate x square. So if you add this one, so it will be 1076, and f bar will be what, it will be the average of this. So 1061 divided by 4. So f bar will be what, 1061 divided by 4, that will be 265.25. So this is what our f bar. Now to calculate fitness of this, how to calculate this one? So we have to write 81 by 265.25. So to get this one we can write 81 by 265.25. The answer is 0.31. Similarly here 576, how to calculate the fitness of? So here it should have 576 divided by 265 by 2. They are similar, 4 by 265.25, that is 0.02, and 400 by 265.25, that is 1.50. Okay, now in this case what we can do, here we can identify the nearest integer value. So 0.31, so it is less than 0.5, so that's why you just take 0, nearest integer. 2.17, so it is less than 2.5, that's why the nearest integer is what, 2. 0.02, it is less than 0.5, keep 0. 1.5, it is greater than equal to 1.5, that's why it equal to 2. That means we need 2 chromosomes of this individual, we need 2 copies of this individual, we need 2 copies of this individual, and we should not select this and this chromosome as well as this chromosome, because here it is 0 number of copies we need to copy. So we have copied, say it is A, B, C, D. So we have copied B 2 times, okay, and we have copied D, okay, we have copied D 2 times, 2 copies, so it will be what, D and T. So you can check both same. Okay, now so 2 copies of B as well as 2 copies of D. After that we have to apply the crossover. Now crossover, randomly we have selected these 2. Now this is the crossover site. So what we have done, so we just keep as it is the first part, it is from part B. but this is the part should be from part D, this is the part from B. Similarly, in this case, this is the part from D, this is the part from B, and this is the part from D. Okay, so here we have applied crossover in between B and D, and this is what after crossover. And after crossover, we may calculate the decimal value or the fitness value, or you may not, or we may apply some mutation. So here randomly select this position as this position. Now we can see here, now randomly, so after mutation this should be 0 to 1. Okay, and in this case it is 1, it should be 0. Okay, so randomly we have applied the mutation, and after mutation we have to calculate once again the binary decimal value. So 111, this will be what? Associated decimal value is what? 25, because it is 16, it is 8, 4, 2 and 1. Are you getting? So 11100, that is what? 16 plus 4, 20 plus 8, 28. 1000, it is what? 16, it is what? 4. So we have to use the square of that. So 25 square is 625, 28 square is 784. Okay, 16 square is 256, 4 square is what? 16. So we have to calculate the F bar. How to calculate F bar? So addition of all divided by the 4. So this will be what? 1681 divided by 4. Answer will be what? 420.25. And definitely you have to calculate the fitness of it. How to calculate fitness? So here you have to calculate 625 divided by 420.25. The answer will be what? 1.49. Are you getting? Similarly here, 784 divided by 420.25, answer will be 1.87. 256 divided by 420.25, 0.61 and so on. Now here we have to identify the number of copies. So nearest integer value, so 1.49 is what? Less than 1.5. That's why we take 1, nearest integer 1, 1.87 nearest integer 2, 0.61 nearest integer 1, 0.04 nearest integer 0. So we need one copy of this chromosome, 2 copies of this chromosome, these 2, and 1 copy of this chromosome. Are you getting this one? And definitely we have to eliminate this one because its fitness value is low, least. And we have to follow this particular process. After that, once again we have to calculate the fitness value, we have to select the best one. Okay, we have to apply crossover and so on. Okay, so can you guess what will be the answer? What will be the optimal answer of this particular? So it will be the optimal answer if the value of x will be 1 1 1 1, if all 1. Okay, are you getting this one? So it's a simple example to explain you the example of genetic algorithm. Here we see the solving knapsack problem using genetic algorithm. Let 4 items are there: I1, I2, I3 and I4. The weights are 2, 4, 4, 6 kilogram, and the values are 4, 10, 12, $3. Maximum weight it can carry 10 kilograms. Our objective is to maximize the value, maximize this particular value. So we have selected 4 chromosome A, B, C, D, where the values are the 0, 1, 0. So 0, 1, 0 means what? We have selected item 2 and item 4. 1, 1, 0, 0, that means we have selected item 1 and item 2. We can, if the bit is like 0, 0, 0, 1, so that means what? We have select only item 4, or it may be all 1. So we have selected item 1, 2, 3, 4. So here 4 items are there, that's why we have chosen 4 bits to represent the individual, to represent the chromosome. Now we can calculate the weights. Now if you select these 2, so total weight will be what? 10 kilograms. So it is inside this 10 kilogram constant. Here it is what? 2 plus 4, 6 kilogram, no problem. Here it is what? 3 kilogram, 6 kilogram, no issue. But if you add all the weights for this particular chromosome, it will be 16 kilogram. So 16 kilogram is what? More than 10 kilogram. That's why the value we assume it should be 0. So 0 means what? It is not possible, because maximum we can carry 10 kilograms. So 16 we cannot carry. So definitely we have to eliminate this particular chromosome. Now we can see here, if you select item 2 and item 4, the total cost will be 10 plus 3, it is 13. If you select item 1 and 2, total cost will be what? 4 plus 10, it is 14. If you select only item 4, then total cost is what, 3, and definitely in this case it will be 0. Now after that we have to identify the fitness. So how to identify the fitness? So to calculate the fitness, we apply the formula fi by f bar. So how to get the f bar? That is summation of f divided by, so f bar will be what? Summation of the f divided by number of data. So it is what? 3 by 4, 30 by 4. So 30 by 4 is what? 7.5. So these are the cost, and that will be the fitness value of this particular individual. So total addition is what? It is 30, and average of fitness is what? It is 7.5. So what will be the fitness? So fitness will be what? So to calculate the fitness, you have to write 13 by 7.5. The answer will be 1.73. Okay, in this case it will be 14 by 7.5. It is 1.86. Here it is 3 by 7.5. It is 0.4. And it is 0.7.5 to 0. So these are the fitness values. Now if it is now nearest integer, so 1.73 nearest integer is 2, 1.86 nearest integer 2, 0.4 nearest integer 0, 0. That means we have to select 2 copies of this chromosome. We should not select C and D. Okay, next, after that we apply. Now now this is selection, so we have to take 2 copies of this A. So this will be what? A, and we have to select 2 copies of this one. So 2 copies of this one will be what? These 2. That will be what? B and B. Now this is what? Next generation. Now here we apply the crossover. Now to crossover we just use these 2 chromosome. Okay, now this will be what? 0, 1 from part A, and 0, 0 this will be part from B, this particular part. Similarly 1, 1 it is from part B, this particular part, and 0, 1 is what? 0, 1 is what? From part A. So here we apply the crossover. Now after apply crossover we may apply mutation. Now randomly we have chosen the position, this one. So after, if you apply this one, so the next will be what? So that point will be what? Now it should be 0. Okay, now once again we have to calculate the fitness value. So fitness value is what? So 0101, weight 10 kilograms. It is inside the chromosome, inside the weight 10 kilograms. All 0 means what? 0 should not, we are not here, we are not selecting any. 1101 it is 12, we should not take this one. And 1100 it is 6 kilogram, we may select this one. And once again we have to apply the average, summation and average, and we have to apply the fitness. So the average is what? So addition is 2.7, 27, and average is 27 by 4, and the fitness will be 1.92. So how to get 1.92? 13 by 6.75, that is 1.92, and 14 by 6.75, it is 2.07. Nearest integer is 2 and 2. So that means that we need 2 copies of this chromosome, okay, and 2 copies of this chromosome, and the process will continue. Okay. Hello friends, how are you? Here we just discussed the Python implementation of genetic algorithm, solving knapsack problem using genetic algorithm. Now 4 items are there. The weights are 2, 4, 4, 6 kilogram, and associated values are say 4, 10, 12, 3, and the weight constant is 8 kilogram. So definitely the best result will be what? 0, 1, 1, 0. That means if you select second and third item, the total value should be 22, which is maximum. So here we have to import the numpy. The weights are 2, 4, 4, 6, and the values are 4, 10, 12, 3. The weight constant is what? 8. Now here we need 4 columns because 4 items are there, and here we assume we select 4 chromosomes, 4 individuals. That's why we select row is equal to 4. Okay, and here we display the weights and the values for cross check. Now randomly generate that particular chromosome, and here we use random generation of the another population for temporary purpose. Now here we add 4 columns, okay, for storing the maximum, for storing the fitness value, total weight, total values, and so on, number of chromosomes required for the next generation. Now here main iteration starts here. Okay, so using these two particular in maximum value we store the maximum value and associated chromosome associated individual. Now this is what our main iteration. So here we execute this 5 times. Instead of 5 you may use 10 for 5000 whatever maybe. Now here you display the iteration number. Okay, now this is the part here we calculate the total weight for of that individual, and this is the part we calculate the total value. Now if the value sum of weight is more than the constraint, then the value should be 0, then we have to update it. Okay, here we capture the maximum value and the associated individual. So here we display the initial population. Now after that we calculate the fitness calculation. So here we calculate the average. We divide this each and every fitness by the average of the fitness, and we use rounded it. And here we display the weight and the values of the individuals, the total sum and the average. Now here we use for the next generation formation. So for next generation formation, here we just check how many number of chromosome we need to select for the next chromosome. So if it is a 0, no need to select the chromosome for the next generation. If it is say 1, that means we need one chromosome. We need that particular chromosome for the next generation. If it is a 2, number of individuals 2, that means what, that chromosome is required 2 times in the next generation. And this is what our next generation. Here we display the next generation. Now crossover starts here. So here we randomly select 2 data points. Okay, two indices, and here we select those data points. Okay, now here we identify the crossover site randomly and we print it. Now this is the part where we apply the crossover. Okay, here we apply the crossover in this particular part, and here we display the after crossover the chromosome part. Okay, now this is what the next generation after crossover, where we display everything. Next mutation starts here. So randomly we identify any point, okay, where we convert. If it is 0, then it is 1. If it is 1, then it will be 0, and we display the content of the chromosome after mutation. So we can pause the video, or you can check each and every lines how you can implement. Now better to see the programs. Okay, so we can execute it. Now here you can see here execution starts from here. So the weights and the values are, these are the weights and these are the values. It is iteration number 1. Now this is what our initial population. Okay, and the associated weights are, so for first chromosome weight will be what, it is 6 plus 2, it is 8. Okay, and the values would be what, 3 plus 4, that is 7. Are you getting this one? Similarly, next one, it is 1 1 1, that means 2 4 6. So total weight is what, 12. So since it is a 12, and so uh, since it is a 12, associated value is 0 here because it exceeds the constraint, and remaining part also 0. Are you getting this one? Now if you see the chromosome 0 0 1 0, here the weight is what, 4 kilograms, and values is 12. Weight is 4 kilogram, values is 12, and we calculated the associated fitness value. Here we need single chromosome for this particular individual. Here we need 0 chromosome for this particular individual. We need 2 chromosomes, okay, for this particular chromosome, and we need 2 chromosomes for this particular chromosome. So the sum is what, 31, and the average is 7.75. So we need this particular value to identify the fitness value. So the next generation, this is what our next generation. Now randomly 2 individuals are selected, and we assume and randomly the cross site is 3. Okay, so this is what before crossover. Suppose we have selected 0010 and 0010. Since both are same, and here number of chromosomes are very low, only 4. So if you take more number of chromosomes, these two will be the different. So this is what after chromosome, definitely both are same, so definitely output should be the same. And the next generation of the crossover, after crossover, the next generation should be the same. Now position of the bit to mutate. Now suppose we need to mutate 2.2. Now 2.2 is what? 2 means what? 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. That bit should be 0. Now you can see here 2.2 means what? 0, 1, 2. Okay. And 2 means what? 0, 1, 2. So you can say okay, okay. Now we can see the result. Here you can see here the weights and values are, these are the weights 2, 4, 4, 6, and the values are, these are the weights. So it's iteration number 1. Okay, here we need to execute 2 times because we need to explain it. Now this is what initial population. Okay, so first chromosome is what? 1100. That means item set 1 and 2. This is the chromosome number 2, chromosome number 3, and chromosome number 4. The weight and values of the individuals are, so if it is a first it is 1 1. That means total weight is what? 4 plus 2, it is 6, and total value is what? 4 plus 10, it is 14. And here we need, this is what fitness value, and we need first one single copy of this particular chromosome. Similarly, we can say second one, in this particular 0001, it is a 6, sorry, the weight is 6 and the value is what? 3. Okay, and here if it is a 0110, weight is 8, addition of these two, and the total addition is what? 22, and we need 2 copies of this particular chromosome. So we need single copy of first chromosome, 0 copy of the second chromosome, 2 copies of the third chromosome, and 1 copy of the last chromosome. So total sum is what? 53, and average is 13.25. So we need this average to calculate this fitness. Okay. After that we need the next generation. So this is what our next generation. So you can see here single copy of this, no copy of from this particular chromosome. Now 2 copies of this particular chromosome, 2 copies of this and single copy of this. After that, randomly we select the cross site. Now if it is a third one, that means what? 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3 means what? Before cross and after crossover both should be the same. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, third position. That means what? We have to swap these two numbers 0, 0. So if you swap 0, 0, all should be the same. Okay. Now next generation after crossover, it should be the same because the site selected site is what? 3, just before the first one. Now position of the, now here we apply the mutation. So we identify the mutation bit. So first row and 0th column. So first row is what? This one, and 0th column is this particular value. So it is what? Now here it is 0 and here it is 1. Okay, and here we capture, in this iteration, the captured maximum value and associated individual. Now you can say iteration number 2. So in this particular iteration, once again, this is what our after mutation, this will be the next generation population. So once again we calculate the weights and values here. Here we calculate the sum and average. Okay, so the next generation is what? This one. The cross site is what? 1. Okay, so you can see here, we can check here. Now here cross site is 1 means what? This one. This is 1. First, second, third and fourth. Now you can see here, before crossover and after crossover, these are different. Okay, and you can check here before crossover and after crossover. Before crossover it is 1100. Now it is 1110. Okay, before crossover it is 0110. Now it is 0100. Okay, and these two are keep as it is. These two are keep as it is. That means the crossover selected chromosomes should be these two. These two. Once again we have to identify the mutation bit. Now mutation bit is what? Is 3, 1. So 3, 1 is which one? 3, 1. So 3, means what? 0, 1, 2, 3. 1 means what? Now here it is 1. Now it is 0. And finally we can get the value. The best value is 22 and the individual is what? 11. So that is the answer. Okay, so you can execute it. So if it is, say, total number of iteration, now if it is not 2, if it is 200, we can check. Okay, you can see the iteration numbers. So we can see the last, now the iteration number 200. So instead of 200 we can apply 2000 iteration. अच्छा, इसमें हम लोग, इस वीडियो में हम लोग जेनेटिक एल्गोरिथम का एग्जांपल देखे थे, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे 3 एग्जांपल हम लोग सॉल्व किए हैं। सपोज ये हम लोग के पास 4 क्रोमोसोम है ABCD। पहले हम लोग क्या करें, फिटनेस वैल्यू एज्यूम करो कि कुछ फिटनेस वैल्यूज है यहाँ पर, और इसको हम लोग बाइनरी में कन्वर्ट किए। और इसमें क्या करिए कि एक तरीका ये अप्लाई किए कि जिसका डार्विन के हिसाब से जिसका स्ट्रॉन्ग है उसका 2 कॉपी लेंगे, जो कम सबसे कम है उसको 0 कॉपी लेंगे, और जो 20 का है उसको 1 कॉपी लेंगे। तो अगर ये वाला अप्लाई करते हैं तो उसमें से स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट कौन है ये, तो जो B है ये 2 बार ले रहे हैं हम लोग नेक्स्ट जनरेशन में। फिर C जो है एक भी नहीं ले रहे हैं यहाँ पे, क्योंकि C का जो रिलेटेड ये है बहुत कम है, और ये दोनों 1 कॉपी लेंगे। तो A और D 1 कॉपी लेंगे, तो ये एक ले ली, एक D ले ली। तो ये हो गया हम लोग का सिलेक्शन के बाद हम लोग क्या करते हैं, क्रॉसओवर करते हैं। तो क्रॉसओवर के लिए हम लोग ये 2 साइट को सिलेक्ट किए, A और D को, ठीक है। तो जो हम लोग ये क्रॉसओवर हो गया। क्रॉसओवर होने के बाद फिर क्या करेंगे, हम लोग म्यूटेशन कर सकते हैं। तो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, म्यूटेशन हम लोग रैंडमली ये दोनों बिट हम लोग ले रहे हैं। तो लेने के बाद ये 0 जो है 1 हो गया यहाँ पर, और ये 0 जो है यहाँ पे 1 हो गया। फिर से हम लोग फिटनेस वैल्यू देख रहे हैं कि सबसे मैक्सिमम किसका, इसका, तो 2 कॉपी ले लेंगे। लीस्ट कौन से, इसको हम लोग ले लेंगे, ये दोनों 1 करके लेंगे। तो फिर हम लोग ये रिप्रोडक्शन फिर से लेंगे, तो ये जो कॉपी है एक भी नहीं लिए, इसका एक कॉपी लिए, जो ग्रीन कलर है ये जो पार्ट है ये हम लोग 2 बार ले रहे हैं और इसको हम लोग 1 बार ले रहे हैं, ठीक है। अच्छा, फिर से हम लोग क्या क्रॉस ओवर करेंगे, तो क्रॉस ओवर रैंडमली सपोज ये दो ले लिए, क्रॉस ओवर करने के बाद हम लोग ये सिचुएशन आया, फिर से हम लोग म्यूटेशन अप्लाई करेंगे। म्यूटेशन करने के बाद हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि ये जो पॉइंट है, हम लोग यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे कि म्यूटेशन का साइट हम लोग सेलेक्ट करते हैं रैंडमली, तो ये साइट सेलेक्ट हुआ, ये साइट सेलेक्ट हुआ, तो ये जो 0 है ये 1 हो जाएगा, ये जो 1 है ये 0 हो जाएगा, 0 जो 1 है ये 0 था वो 1 हो गया, 1 जो था 0 हो गया, और ये प्रोसेस चलता रहेगा। उसी तरह से एक है कि एक हम लोग का एक फंक्शन है f(x = x²), तो हम लोग को मैक्सिमम करना है, और जो कांस्टेंट का x का जो वैल्यू है 0 to 31 के बीच में होना चाहिए, तो 0 to 31 के बीच में होना चाहिए, तो 0 to 31 के लिए मुझे 5 बिट्स चाहिए रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए, इसीलिए क्रोमोसोम जो बन रहा है उसका 5 बिट्स लिए, तो रैंडमली कुछ हम लोग डेटा ले लिए इसमें, तो ABCD, तो उसका जो एसोसिएटेड डेसिमल वैल्यू क्या है 01001, इसका डेसिमल वैल्यू क्या है 9, इसका डेसिमल वैल्यू ये, इसका डेसिमल वैल्यू 2, इसका डेसिमल वैल्यू 2, फिर इसको स्क्वायर किए, स्क्वायर क्यों, क्योंकि फंक्शन है स्क्वायर करना, तो स्क्वायर करने के बाद 9 स्क्वायर इज 81, 24 स्क्वायर इज दिस वन, 2 स्क्वायर इज 4, 20 स्क्वायर इज 400। फिर हम लोग क्या करेंगे, यहाँ पे एवरेज निकाल रहे हैं, इसका एडिशन करेंगे, डिवाइडेड बाय 4 करेंगे, एवरेज निकालेंगे, एवरेज क्या निकला 265.25, और सबका हम लोग क्या करें फिटनेस निकाल रहे हैं, फिटनेस क्या कैसे निकाल रहे हैं 81/265.25 दैट इज 0.31, इसी तरह से सबका फिटनेस निकाल रहे हैं, तो और नियरेस्ट इंटीजर में कन्वर्ट करें, नियरेस्ट इंटीजर में क्या हुआ, ये 0 टाइम्स हो गया, ये 2 टाइम्स, ये 0 टाइम्स, ये 2 टाइम्स, मतलब इस क्रोमोसोम को 2 बार लेना है, इस क्रोमोसोम को 2 बार लेना है, और ये एक बार भी नहीं लेना है, इसको नहीं लेना है, ये दोनों को नहीं लेना है, क्योंकि इसका जो फिटनेस वैल्यू है ये कम है, तो ये हम लोग ले लिए, बी को 2 बार ले लिए, डी को 2 बार ले लिए, फिर बी और डी के बीच में क्रॉस ओवर कर रहे हैं, क्रॉस ओवर करने के बाद हम लोग का ये आया, क्रॉस ओवर करने के बाद हम लोग यहाँ पे म्यूटेशन कर रहे हैं, रैंडमली कोई भी बिट ले रहा है, ये सपोज ये सिलेक्ट हुआ, ये सिलेक्ट हुआ, तो ये जो 0 है ये 1 हो गया, ये जो 1 है ये 0 हो गया, ठीक है। फिर हम लोग म्यूटेशन करने के बाद फिर से फिटनेस हम लोग चेक करेंगे, तो 11001, इसका मतलब हो गया एसोसिएटेड डेसिमल वैल्यू इज 25, इसका स्क्वायर हो गया 625, तो फिर से हम लोग एवरेज निकालेंगे, एडिशन करेंगे, डिवाइडेड बाय 4 करेंगे, और सबका फिटनेस निकालेंगे, सो 625 डिवाइडेड बाय द एवरेज 420.25, 1.49, इसी तरह से सबके लिए निकालेंगे, सबका नियरेस्ट इंटीजर निकालेंगे, सबका नियरेस्ट इंटीजर तो क्या होगा 1210, इसका मतलब क्या, ये वाला क्रोमोसोम 1 बार लेंगे, ये वाला क्रोमोसोम 2 बार लेंगे, ये वाला क्रोमोसोम 1 बार लेंगे, और इसको लेंगे नहीं, ये हो गया हम लोग का। फिर से हम लोग इवैल्यूएट करेंगे, ये प्रोसेस इस तरह से चलता रहेगा, और ये हम लोग ऑप्टिमल रिजल्ट कब होगा, जब हर बिट 1 हो जाएगा, सब बिट 1 हो जाएगा, तभी x² का वैल्यू मैक्सिमम आएगा, तो ये प्रोसेस इसी तरह से चलता रहेगा। लास्ट एक प्रॉब्लम है नैपसैक प्रॉब्लम, इसमें 4 डेटा आइटम है, 1 2 3 4 किलो, वेट्स है 2446, वैल्यूज है 4 10 23, मैक्सिमम ये 10 किलोग्राम का वेट कैरी कर सकता है। गोल है कि हम लोग कौन सा आइटम लेंगे जिससे जो वेट जो है वो 10 किलोग्राम्स के नीचे रहेगा, और बट वैल्यू जो है वो मैक्सिमम होगा, ये जो वैल्यू है ये मैक्सिमम होगा। तो हम लोग का 4 आइटम है, इसीलिए हम लोग 4 बिट ले रहे हैं क्रोमोसोम का, और रैंडमली कुछ बिट ले रहे हैं ABCD, तो यहाँ पे अगर हम लोग आइटम 2 और 4 को लेंगे तो टोटल किलोग्राम होगा 10, और इसका जो वैल्यू होगा 10 + 3 दैट इज 13, उसी तरह से ये 2 लेंगे तो किलोग्राम होगा 6, वैल्यू होगा 14, इसमें से इसको ले रहे हैं आइटम 4 को ले रहे हैं, वैल्यू होगा 3, किलोग्राम होगा 6, अगर चारों के चारों लेंगे वेट होगा 16, तो 16 तो नहीं ले सकते क्योंकि मैक्सिमम हम लोग 10 किलोग्राम ही ले सकते हैं, तो इस केस में फिटनेस वैल्यू 0 हो जाएगा क्योंकि ये वायलेट हो जा रहा है। उसके बाद फिर क्या करेंगे, इसका समेशन करेंगे, इसका एवरेज निकालेंगे, और सबका फिटनेस निकालेंगे हर क्रोमोसोम का, ठीक है। तो इसका एडिशन हो गया 30, और इसका एवरेज हो गया 30/4 दैट इज 7.5, फिटनेस कैसे निकालेंगे 13/7.5 दैट इज 1.33, 14/7.5 इट इज 1.86 एंड सो ऑन। नियरेस्ट इंटीजर क्या होगा, इसका 2 होगा, इसका 2 होगा, इसका 0 होगा, इसका 0 होगा, इसका मतलब ये क्रोमोसोम 2 बार लेंगे, ये क्रोमोसोम 2 बार लेंगे, इसको नहीं लेंगे, इसको नहीं लेंगे, तो ए जो है 2 बार ले रहे हैं, बी जो है 2 बार ले रहे हैं, ठीक है। अच्छा, उसके बाद फिर क्रॉस ओवर कर रहे हैं, तो क्रॉस ओवर करने के बाद हम लोग का ये आ गया, उसके बाद हम लोग म्यूटेशन कर सकते हैं, तो म्यूटेशन में ये जो बिट 1 है ये चेंज होकर 0 हो सकता है। फिर से हम लोग इवैल्यूएट कर रहे हैं, है ना। इवैल्यूएट करने के बाद फिटनेस वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करें तो ये तो 2 आ रहा है, इस 2 आ रहा है, इसका मतलब कि ये 2 बार लेंगे, ये 2 बार लेंगे, ये दोनों नहीं लेंगे, ये प्रोसेस चलता रहेगा। तो हम लोग ये इटरेशन, फिक्स्ड इटरेशन हम लोग कर सकते हैं, सपोज एक्स टाइम कर सकते हैं, या देख सकते हैं कि कब फिटनेस वैल्यू सबसे ज़्यादा आया, उसी का हम लोग ले लेंगे। तो हम लोग यहीं पर ख़त्म करते हैं इसको। थैंक यू वेरी मच।